more time.
I say you should do more of it, like maybe with your younger brother and more of C.J.
All right, I would definitely.
Or more of yourself, because I know you also have a throwback.
Oh yes, I have several throwbacks. I'm going to find it. If you like it, fine. I'm even wearing the same jacket as that day, so maybe I can do it.
That's a squad of Kanayo.
Now step up. Hello, let's go roast you. Man, see these cute girls over here. Hello. You drive Range Rover. Too much money. Yes. Speaking of Range Rover, why is your face not showing?
Me?
It's audio call now.
Because we're not on video call. We're on audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe do this. I'm not sure.
I think I really know you for long now, since Ukraine. So
yeah, really? How come I don't know your face now? That's scary. Yeah, that's scary. If you know me, I don't know them. I don't reach celebrity levels then. If people know me without me knowing them.
Don't hide yourself
see. Let me tell you.
Drip water and drop cup.
Agama lizard fell from the Iroko tree and hit himself on the ground. He looked left, nobody. He looked right, nobody. And he started to heal himself. Why won't I heal myself? If Agama lizard can do it, I can do it.
Clap for yourself on that.
If Agama lizard can heal himself, I can. So please, yes. Alright.
That's what's up. How is work?
Work is working. It is doing its best. I'm doing mine. Yes,
that's good.
It's trying to drain me, but forgetting that.
Don't let it drain you.
Oh no! I'm an unfillable cup, so I know if it drain.
Yeah, yes. You have a double blood in you, so don't let it drain you. Double now.
Yes, Mama.
So don't let it drain you.
Yes, Mama. Much appreciated. Yeah. Where are you at now?
I stay in Istanbul. I'm in Istanbul right now. Istanbul, Turkey.
That's what's up.
CJ was giving me all this hope last year. Corona came.
Yes.
He was telling me he will come. So, but Corona came.
We had planned to. We had actually planned to pull up. Do like a mini world tour, but nothing happened.
Please, you guys should come at least to see other side of.
To come to US again.
You know what can US?
First of all, come now.
I'm coming here to school.
I'll come now. I'm really looking towards it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But it's also calm over here. Just that.
Morgan is a state university. Yeah, Morgan State.
I was thinking about school that my brother is going to. I think I'm very easy there.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure if they will see your result, they will never hesitate.
They will just hire you immediately. They
will
not admit. They will hire you.
Come and be chilling with the big boys.
Yes. You want to bam. You want to see with the big boys. I like that. That's my new favorite song to do.
Honestly, someone did like a joke on it because of the Turkish lira and euro thing. I was laughing. That's why I started liking it. I have to go and open TikTok because I wasn't a fan of TikTok before.
Me either.
Because of I was always seeing TikTok as like childish thing, but how much is they happen for TikTok?
See, my dear, when I realized on TikTok that it's now like people they are there to just annoy you. Is when one girl came up. She was doing her TikTok, right? And then like midway to TikTok, she stopped. She now looked at the video and I said, I'm 29 years old. What the fuck am I doing on TikTok? That day I was angry. I was angry because I'm like, that's my exact age. She's just opposite gender to me. So she turned me off on TikTok for almost a year plus since TikTok came up, right? Really? I did not go on TikTok, nothing. Before you know it, small children are now making money off of TikTok, expanding their brand.
Honestly,
it wasn't until my friend who was my neighbor downstairs in the apartment we lived in, right? I was in 7th floor, she was in 5th floor. She does like hair and stuff, right? It wasn't until she hit 1 million views on TikTok that I said, wait. I was like, what do you do?
I know this TikTok is actually Chinese people's company or brand.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like the way Americans patronize it more than even the Chinese is alarming.
Oh yeah.
And it was I think
if you remember at
the
first,
lockdown.
China don't
It was during the lockdown that everything. It was during the lockdown everything like went skyrocket. I was like, everybody's on TikTok doing don't touch
don't touch challenge.
I was really
there was the silhouette challenge. All those ones started up.
Exactly. I was really not even moved.
I wasn't.
Till this bam bam, I want to chill with the big boy thing.
Thank you. That was. It was one till I saw the. You want to chill with the. I've not even done the video version of it. I've just done like audio mixing different things together. Right? So that's what I've been doing. I bet. One thing I like about the Bam Bam was like it's Nigerian, so it hits close to home. You know, it's also like very cool in the music itself. It just makes sense. And before all the social media started, my favorite type of genre of music was all this either Catholic or classical music. You know, so it's like you have like a choir in the background, or maybe symphony or an orchestra. That's my normal day. So you now have something like that, mixing all these my favorite things together, and you want to bam bam. So I'm like, okay, I'm jumping on this TikTok wagon.
I think like since all the trend, it has been like Nigerian type of all this hype man thing that has been trending more on TikTok, because right from the Dorime time to as in there's one again that was really, really trendy. This morning is a shake. Do you know I'll be going I'll be walking on the way. That's what I'll be singing.
No, see, if there's anything we have to thank the Chinese for, is to thank them for their investment in Africa. And I got to give them the accolades. Because at least they are willing to do it. To be like, okay, see, we'll fix the stuff for you. You just owe us the money, cash, no problem. Other people will come and see you suffering, laugh at you, take the remaining resources, then go to their country and laugh at you behind your back.
Exactly.
This audio, they don't know.
Like this Turkish lira thing that is actually happening here. I was just telling my sister, but she doesn't understand because she's still new. So this morning, like the thing just came down. She was like, see country where they work. See their president is doing everything. Because there's always protest. Because their money and US currency is fighting. So like, see, it was on like, let me just say, it's before it was 9. It went to 17. Now the thing has dropped back to 12. They said it might still go back to the 9. But since Naira has been on that 500 and something, it will never move. Even if it's moving, it's not more than 5 Naira.
I got to tell you, I once remember when I was leaving for Ukraine, right? Going to go and study medicine. That was 2009. Back then, dollar was 150.
No, it should be lesser, because 2013 it was still 150. That's what I changed when I was leaving.
Do you know when I went to university? It was 2009, not 2013.
2013.
I still 2013. I still changed for that 150. That's what I'm saying.
Like you mean dollar to Naira? I mean dollar to lira.
Dollar to Naira. That's what I was still saying. That my own was still 150 something that I changed.
Yeah, I know. No,
so it should be lesser.
That's what I'm saying. Like the height it got to at that time was like 150, and maybe it got maximum 156, right? We were at least an average man can send his kids abroad with that amount of money if you're changing, you know. But now it's not only double, it's triple, more than triple of what it was.
Honestly.
Starting, every African Nigerian man, once he looks at a dollar, it's like I have to work 400 times to match whatever it is.
$1 in Nigeria now. $1 is 5 and something, so they spend $1 now.
All those ones are the people doing like a very, very easy work that give them that amount. You cannot tell a civil servant now a minimum wage earner to come and spray you dollar.
Spray. You don't see that person who bring 10 Naira and bundle it in clean cash. They were just looking at the person.
Nigerians they are spraying, they are busy making sense. Americans spray $1 here in their wedding. Nigerians will go, they'll be spraying 10 Naira, 5 Naira, they'll be angry. Isn't that your currency?
Your currency,
because $1 here is like their lowest note. Our lowest note is $5.
Even this dollar spraying, that one guy said on one guy's wedding, they sprayed like 1.6. They realized that it's only like 800 that is even real.
Oh, I heard of that. I heard of it.
Everybody's widing in Nigeria.
Jesus.
Everybody's widing.
Because why? You want to go full and spray?
Apostle must hear this.
So you just be thinking that you have hit money in your wedding, not knowing that nothing like this.
I mean, if you're not doing, that's why I don't want to spray money at my own weddings. Just an idea. Just go to that QR code and just keep putting your phone to it. That's all I need.
Yes, people should just share. I think I will create Bitcoin wallet.
Oh yeah.
Create the Bitcoin.
Oh yeah. So me, I will soon create my own Bitcoin. Just did it. By the time it will pop up, I need everybody to support it. I'll call it Eddy4shoT's or the 3X's coin.
That's how. Not these Niger people. I'm always praying for them because it's not easy to survive in that country.
The thing is, one thing we got to tell people from Nigeria is to explain to them how it is up here. It's not beans. It's not beans. They might think like, oh, there's somebody that literally thinks that as soon as I entered America, I started picking money from the street. Like, grab.
I think that's their mentality till when they come. But the other part is still that they know how you compare. Is it Chad or Togo to Nigeria? Because those places you get like water games, and then you live your life in a very good way. For Nigeria, everything is work. So if they think you are going there picking money, in which that's people's mentality, maybe because of the way people that have gone before.
Zubby, you sound intellectually enlightened. I need to get you on my podcast.
You're smart, though.
Really?
That's fire.
It's very rare that I find. No, it's not very rare. But I mean, like, it's rare that I find people that I find.
Another course.
That's what's
You're
up.
smart, though.
Savvy. It takes me like 5-10 minutes for me to, like, how could I say? What's the word I'm looking for?
Should I send my picture so you send this thing for me for hyping me like this? They don't hype me like this. This enter my head. This enter my head. No, they do like. I think they just like please. They don't carry smartness. They do anything.
That's what I found. I found that out the hard way. People are smart. They'll just laugh at you like, "Oh wow, what a smart guy! Good job, well done." Let's go and buy ball.
I was telling CJ the other day. I think I've been working hard all my life. I need to work smart. I knew that there was something like working smart, but I've not been doing it. So I'm done. Like I just want to do things that will not give me too much stress and then my life.
Likewise. This time I started wearing. I have like a series of 7 clothes for every day. If you see me the same clothes, sorry, not my fault.
I just think at the end of the day, I think I have to applaud you guys' father, because actually he's one of the wisest people in Nigeria. Honestly, because actually my daddy was making good money, but his friends were making this going outside as if you have to sell your land, do this, do that. When I was not traveling to Cyprus, I said, but there's not much money that he's spending on this. I said, but those your special advisors in the village will not let you breathe, because they're telling you have to.
The village people, they are always conniving. That's one thing you have to remember. They are always there to. We all have PhDs in Nigeria, especially in the village. You know what the PhD stands for? Pull him down spirit. That's what they have. Pull your neighbor down.
Exactly. Especially after Igbo man is as in how like coconut head. They would love to listen to that. Yeah, they would love to listen to their fellow men in the maybe like their friends.
And their family. Yeah, that is true.
They will not make decision with that. So me too, I don't even know why my dad accepted my own. Like I just woke up one day, I said that my friend is in Cyprus. And I said, where is Cyprus? I said, it's one place in Europe. And I said, so why are you telling me? I said, because I want to go. Nigeria is not giving me admission.
Wow. You see the beauty about being a girl? You just ask and it will happen for you. Do you know what I had to do for my own before I go? One day, I heard this song, Nigeria Jaga Jaga. Yes, I was singing it to myself. My mother was in the kitchen. She was cooking. I said, Nigeria Jaga Jaga. Everything's scatter. One man is of us. My mom just peeped out from the kitchen, just looking at me, right? I didn't notice that she was looking, and I started singing, I want to go to London for more education. I want to go to America for more She's like, Emeka, come here. What are you saying? I'm like, oh, I'm just singing. I want to go to London for more education. Man, say, are your grades good enough to go there? I'm like, I'll try to make them better. She's like, okay, if you do, then I promise you will not school in Nigeria. I said, for real? She's like, yes.
Wow.
I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. So I said, literally, I used to go with her to work all the time, like she would drop me off at school or something like that. But after school, I started going to police college and reading the library that they had there, police college in Ikeja in Lagos. I'll be in the library from around 4 to when she finishes. From around 2 to when she finishes, around like 4 or 5, and then we'll go home. You know, and I was able to read up the entire Britannica's encyclopedia, which was interesting. That helped me.
You went deep.
Oh yeah, I went deep.
You went.
I went deep. I got my scholarship for University of Baltimore and University of Chicago, right? And I passed my SATs, but I didn't get visa. Stupid Nigerian country.
Oh yes, that is really, really.
Consulate was terrible. Yeah, but one day, how did I find my trip out? I was just reading newspaper. I also studied in Ukraine. He was actually the one that pointed it out to me, like studying in Ukraine medicine. I was like, huh? Like, yeah, straight medicine. Go and check it out. My dear, I hustle. A small boy like me that time, I did run through Allen Avenue like beans. Do you know where Allen Avenue is?
No, I don't stay in Lagos.
You won't know.
Like Kedra.
Ikeja, it's like a very nice area for men. Then. Those that know, they know. Akuna. They stand for Kuna.
If you hear Allen.
But you know what? I go to like I don't know the school. I used to have friends in Ukraine, like some of my classmates in secondary school. I'm not really impressed with the things they were saying about universities in Ukraine. I know some people actually went there, but they were like, oh, most Nigerians are when they went for fashion, this. That they were even sorting their lecturers.
Oh yeah, that was the usual thing. But technically, it was like it was a double-edged sword for them. What they used to do, well, like when they come to, because I lived with people like that who they were just in school because one, it was cheap, 2, they don't need to go to class, 3, the classes when they finish, they come back to like normal life. It's just racism everywhere. You understand? Like, so it was a really tough battle for some of them. I agree, but it wasn't that tough. If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's what I said.
Yeah, because back then I was even telling her, I say because she's a medical doctor right now, she's practicing in Nigeria.
Oh,
nice. If I come back, you're not touching me because all the whole sort you don't do. She was like, I think I'm not touching me.
No. See, one thing that Ukraine will teach you is practical. I'll give you that. Like today, we'll just be walking. It even gets sometimes overwhelming, right? I can't help you but just diagnose people. I'm just walking. I'm just looking. Okay, that person definitely has some kind of disease. Yeah, that person. I just by like sight, I can like infer what is wrong with you.
I think because you're a smart person. What of those people that their parents are like actually pushed to go and study nursing or other this medical related course, and then they got there and saw the way and did, because this girl, as if this Ukraine self is like Sodom and Gomorrah. Like to sleep with people was so easy there. They were just fucking themselves.
These are people that have finally escaped their parents' clutches, holding them back and things like that. Hey, don't go out after 6 p.m.
was always very like she could tell me that, oh, this person did this with her, and I said, only in one month, like how many people? And then I didn't want to be sadly so judgmental. I'll just keep quiet and listen to her, because no, there's how it's sad judgmental. You have to stop telling you things.
Yes.
But in my mind, I was praying for her because that was.
Say pray for her.
I'm not saying she should not do anything. She should not do waste. She should not do sin, but there's something that is actually...
It's part of nature's natural laws to reproduce. As a matter of fact, they tell her for Bible, please go and reproduce.
I'm not saying reproduce, but when you fornicate too much, it's too much. Fornicate with fear of God, at least. I'm not justifying it.
How will you fornicate with this glory with fear of God?
I'm not justifying it. What you know this.
You know, I'm just imagining. Like, please, have you accepted Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior? Now accept me.
Well, fornicate with fear. Honestly, those Ukraine, it was really like a tough place that used to just look at people and say, I don't know. We Nigerians, we are like always desperate to travel. So anywhere we see ourselves, I think we used to adapt very fine there, and then I think Nigeria doesn't leave our body. We carry it to everywhere, and that's good.
Yeah. We try our best to be what we are wherever we are. You know, we don't flex that much. Even though some people try to form phonetical English, they will stay in London literally 2 months. Next thing,
Now that even better, sir. I did they speak English there. Ukraine,
Yeah,
they'll come back with British accent.
Cyprus, Turkey. So what is Turkey?
Some of them that even lived in Russia. That guy will speak English. The one that annoyed me is the Ukraine one. Cyprus even speak English more than Ukrainians. That can't be funny for them.
Phonetics of it. I'm like, see, use your accent, because people, they will never understand you until you give them who you are. You know, if you keep forming fake, at the end of it, they'll be like, oh, that guy, I never knew you sounded like that. Oh my god.
But it's actually too much for all these people in the US and then UK. Like, you know, this clubhouse thing that they open is only people with that do join it. You just wake up one morning, enter one. You just be hearing that, and I'm like, I beg, get out.
Yeah, I don't. If someone start talking to me with that weird accent, I immediately switch back to my basic Igbo. If you like, join me. If you like, no, join me. Can we do fresh off the boat? How far now? What is happening? Tell me. Oh my goodness! No. I need to document. Not really document. More like maybe document like the experiences of those who have gone out through the eyes of those who have gone out, and maybe from a question of those who have experienced it in a mid-tier level to senior level.
Yeah, you have to like people that has gone out, like the privileged ones.
Yes.
And people that have really gone through it, like going now, how they people that has gone apart from being privileged.
I want to know the journeys of people. Because we are working on this path, right? We are basically doing laps around the sun every year. That's what we celebrate as our birthday, right? So don't we have other things to explain to, like, one thing I'm not really happy about is I didn't get to hear the voices of our ancestors, like our parents. Them, they have videos of them, but they have pictures of them, but they don't have videos of when they were young, you know. So they can get away with telling you that, oh, I carried first in my school, I carried second, I carried this one, until you see their results. If you don't see the results, they will always claim to be the first in class. So if you have a documented thing of them when they were young, like what I'm doing right now, making podcast videos, and also like trying to do an autobiography while I'm moving. It's like a walking autobiography, right? So I'll have everything. I'm recording most of my days in life. I'm videoing, making pictures.
That's really good. You're doing a very good because if like media right now is actually giving people a lot of exposure.
Yes.
And then money too.
Yes.
So when you combine what you're doing and then combine it with media, trust me, you're going to really like be in the eyes of a lot of people, because even when you don't do anything, people still want to take advice from you.
They say, please come and tell me, how do you do it? I'm like, I'm still hurrying, I'm still doing the job. I'm like,
I think it's a very good thing. You should just keep it up. Don't. I used to, because I'm a media student. I've been in media for a long time. So anything I involve media, any type of media, trust me, you're moving very faster than other people.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll consult you for more media expertise.
No, CJ will give you my working hour.
That's what's up. I did the digits, give me the details. Yes, to know. Make this a business, a startup company. You know, I have this group with my old boys in med school, right? Not med school, in St. Gregory's College, Ikoyi, Lagos. I started a group. It was literally just me that opened the group and said, okay, you know what? I'm going to just combine all the guys that I used to talk to into a group, and then like from there it would grow. It started from 1 to now we are like more than 68 people on the group, and my set was graduated with like maybe like 100 or maybe like 90 people. So it wasn't that plenty, but I've been able to get at least 80% of my old set back online. You understand? The rest of them we just can't reach them, or they are not privileged enough to have working internet.
Yeah. So like it's just like a school page on.
Yes,
like,
old boys.
That's
cool. Some WhatsApp. So yeah, it's growing. And after a while, like shut down during the pandemic because a lot of people are just using that platform as.
You have you post your content, or the ones you do on the.
So I do like rough sketch through them. So I am like, hey, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of it? And if they like it, most times they show up on my page. If they don't like it, sometimes they still show up on my page because I'm like, whether I like it or not, if I like it, I'll put it. If I don't, if I get like popular opinion, and the popular opinion is like, hey man, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll reconsider and maybe switch a few things in it. But I still post it.
That's good. That's really good. Just keep it up.
We've reached a stage where I must ask you.
Yeah.
You've reached a stage. Yes, we've reached a stage where I must ask you 4 questions. But first, you go ahead. You wanted to say something.
I was saying that, like, I think I'm jack of all trade and then master of none, because like everything I do it perfectly. Yeah. But then I don't have anything I'm always like focusing on.
Now,
that's my problem.
Let me enlighten you on that statement you just said, right? The truth is, you've heard that jack of all trade, master of none many times, and your people always think of it as a bad thing. The true statement is, jack of all trade, master of none is still better than a master of one.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
So you should. What I try to think is, I have an ed, like my name Ed. I have an ed in all trade, and I'm master of some of them, and that is better than not. Even though you're not a master, you know all trades. That is, you're above average already.
Yeah, so, because I can talk to someone through like doing. I have this persuasive skills that I might like. Advertisement is my thing. I could tell you what to do, even if I'm not even using that product or the service, but I will still convince you to try. And then, yes, and then like when it comes to like maybe doing things with my hand, maybe in terms of cooking or skills, I can do that. But then, anytime I just say, okay, let me just focus on one, the devil in me will now be like, no, just be doing all of it. At the end of the day, I'm not doing anything.
Such is life, my dear. Such is life.
Like, if I go home, I will learn it. I'll go home, learn it. Okay, there's this of my friend. She does not organic, natural, this body scrub, and it's really nice.
Okay.
I just sat down and I knew how to I learned how to do it. I was telling her to teach me. She said no. So I went on and used the ingredients, and exactly what she's doing, I know how to do it. Wow. But now I didn't want to do it
because you now be like a competitor to her. She does say like you came to me to ask me, and I didn't say anything, and you're not going to do your own. Before you know it, and then
that's
what I've been trying to avoid by making that my group, by saying, okay, look, guys, if we are to start a company now, who will I know that I can say, hey, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one, I know what you can do. I can pick 7 people, 10 people from this group, voila, we have a company started already.
Really?
Yes. It's just a matter of getting people's mindset to align in the same wavelength that you're trying to push.
When you know your friends, you know what they're capable of doing.
Yes. You are very correct. You're very, very correct.
Yeah, because I can tell you there's some of my friends I cannot employ because even towards their own business or other people, they don't treat it
They don't put
serious.
the serious.
So
I see. Oh yeah, you see, that's how you find out. You know who treats it seriously through such a platform. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always ask people I meet, at least even if it's the first time, a bunch of folk. Like, it's 6 questions actually, but most people go with the 4. So what will you go with?
Ask me the 6.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Now, the questions are connected, so pay attention.
Okay.
It's designed to check your attention span. So, here we go. First question. If there are 600 heads of coconuts in a plane, and one of them falls out, how many coconuts do you have?
600.
Yes.
And one fell out. So how many coconuts do you have? Why will you be asking me those type of questions? It sounds funny.
I need your simplest answer.
It's 599.
Okay, good job. Second question. How do you put an elephant into a fridge?
You have to kill the elephant and pieces and store it. You cannot put it in. Am I brutal? But that's the honest part. There's no how you put an elephant inside a fridge.
Is that so? So, are you telling me that you've never seen an industrial size fridge?
Industrial what?
Size fridge.
No, I've not seen.
Okay. You've not seen a baby elephant?
Oh, okay.
Baby elephant?
I've seen. Oh, it's very specific. Said elephant.
I didn't say anything specific. I didn't say anything specific. I asked, how do you put an elephant into a fridge?
You don't have to put any elephant inside any fridge, but even if you have to, for you to not like take all the whole space, you have to kill the elephant.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. And I'm starting at 8.
Alright. The answer to that is you open the fridge, you put the elephant in, and you close the fridge.
Just like that.
Checking the power of your mind, my dear.
So what if it doesn't fit?
It could be any elephant. It could literally be a writing of the word elephant on the paper and you put inside a fridge. I just asked, how do you put an elephant inside a fridge? It could be a giant fridge. It could be a baby elephant. It could be you can.
This one is like a mind game.
It is a mind game. Second question, or third question now. How do you put a giraffe into that fridge since you filled it?
You still open it and put it and close it.
That is not correct.
Oh my God.
You open it.
I remove the elephant.
You put inside and you put the giraffe in. That is the answer.
Oh, if you say the same fridge, that means the elephant is still there. I said
that fridge. Listen attentively, Miss.
Okay.
Are you ready for the fourth question? This one's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Alright. The fourth question says, the king of the jungle is calling a meeting and he wants every animal to be in that meeting. Which animal, no matter what it tries, can never come to that meeting?
Is it because of how slow the animal is? I can say snail.
Snail is not the slowest animal. It sleeps the longest, but it's not the slowest. It sleeps for about 3 years.
Okay. I can say, maybe lion.
Is that your final answer?
My final answer is, this is so tricky. I don't know. Just take the 2.
Alright. Do you remember the giraffe you put in the fridge?
Are you kidding me?
No matter what it does, it's trapped in the fridge. You locked it in. It's not coming out.
But so what if that giraffe, like, your family is around local?
And they come to attack you.
What if the family, they want to, they are also there? Because it's only one that is in the fridge.
Yeah.
So what about the family? What about the son, the mother?
I just asked which one, who will not come to the meeting, and the repercussion of that is another question. Are you satisfied with that answer?
No, I'm not. I still feel like it's incorrect because we said the giraffe. That means giraffe is not the only. They don't have one in this whole wide.
Yeah, I said which animal especially, like which one, no matter what it tries, that one especially will not come.
Yeah, it could be the giraffe in the, okay, maybe, yeah.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah. You can say, oh, okay, other animals, they're taking too slow. No problem, we can walk around the meeting, right? And say, okay, on another meeting you can come. But no, this one, no matter what it tries, it's stuck in that fridge.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, are you ready for the 5th question?
Yeah.
There is a known lake of crocodiles, and a hunter wants to go hunting. How will he cross the lake that day?
I think he has to destroy them then cross. Destroy them in the sense that maybe he has like if a food or animal they like. So when they throw the animal to them, then they are busy like trying to survival of the fittest, like who is going to be the one to take it. Then you jump. You still do like the hunters do like that when coming back. In it.
Are you ready for your answer? Do you give up? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right. So, the answer is there will be no crocodiles in the lake. And the reason is they are all at the meeting.
In the lake. Oh my God. And you actually said that's the connecting question. I think you're the one that made these questions up, and you know it perfectly well.
Are you sure? Because I've asked a lot of people, and children seem to get it very, very quickly.
Maybe because that should be in their own children book story. Like you can't say grown-up adults. So we know who is in the meeting of
this. You know the funny thing about this question? It helps. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know why they're calling me. Yeah, so what was I saying?
Yeah, the 6th question.
Oh yes, so the reason for the 5th question is because they are all at the meeting, right? So the 6th question, the hunter decided to swim through the lake, but he still died. What killed him?
I'm trying to now use the meeting to like connect to all the let me tell you, the meeting was held near the lake because crocodiles cannot be on the bare floor, so they have to be in the water.
Crocodiles are amphibians; they definitely can be on bare floor,
but not for long.
Amphibious reptiles, they can definitely be on the ground for long when they need to heat up. If, as a matter of fact, they come out of wherever they are to stay on land to heat up so that they can adjust the temperature.
Okay, that day temperature was worse, so they tried to
I think they can schedule the meeting and they can know whether, if rain is coming, animals already know.
That day the weather was really not good for them to shout.
They won't come out now.
Kill the hunter.
You said what?
You said what killed the hunter?
Yeah, I said what killed the hunter. I
think those sharp fishes.
The fishes will be at the meeting too.
They'll be at the meeting. How they survive?
They can have the meeting at some kind of a show, as she was saying. Yes,
you said the meeting is on land.
Yes,
I didn't say where the meeting was. I said king of the jungle is calling a meeting.
Yeah, and fish
He wants every animal
want
to
to carry them there.
He can have the meeting here is a sea, for example, an ocean, and then voila, that solves all of that. Like the Cape of Africa, you can have it at the tip of Africa, voila. All the animals can attend.
What's the answer?
The answer is the coconut that fell off the plane. Remember it?
Oh, yeah. But wait. Even if the pot is that, even if the pot, but it cannot, like, how big is the coconut? Like,
coconuts have been known to kill people. As a matter of fact, coconuts kill more people than sharks.
Oh my God! I'm just saying this for the pot.
You can Google it.
Wow.
Check how many people coconuts kill. Check how many people sharks kill per year.
My own question is how did you make up all these questions?
One, I think I heard it from somebody. Two, I improvised a couple of them so that the answers are not that obvious in your face, like how number 2 and number 3 and 4 questions are.
Okay.
But still, it helps me to understand somebody's psyche, like what is going on, their sense of humor, what kind of, how they take care of events.
Okay, now what do you understand about me? My own.
From the first question, at least you have a mathematical mind. You can calculate 600 minus 1. So that tells me you're analytical. You are quite anal about details and knowing things about what you are going to do. Number 2 question, which is the fridge, tells me you probably take the easiest way. As you say, you like to work smart, not hard. Chop the elephant up to not take up too much space in the fridge, because apparently you need more things inside your fridge after you freaking kill a whole elephant.
Excuse me?
You killed a whole elephant. I don't know how you learned how to kill an elephant, but somehow you know how to kill an elephant.
You can't do me like this.
Oh.
This is really so bad. But because that is one of the easiest ways to help yourself and learn things.
You learn like something. The person can't help but tell you their answer to it, yes, because they want to answer it correctly. But at the same time, they can't help by using their subconscious, because one thing the brain loves is games. If you want to learn something very well, treat it as like some kind of a game or something that is sweet, like that, or like in music. For example, I remember 30 days of September, April, June, and November, all the other 31, except February alone. I remember that from a song. But if someone was to ask me, how many days are in November, I'll be like, But if I sing the song, I can immediately remember that it's only 30 days. You understand? But the brain loves those kind of learning processes, and from that it helps. It also gives out a little bit of itself unknowingly, subconsciously.
Oh, that was good.
Yes, ma'am.
That was really. You're very smart.
Thank you kindly.
I know how to like. It's good for your. It's good for your career, because you can whine someone very well.
I've never started whining you. If I whine you, my dear, trust me, your head will reach ground. It's too heavy.
You really like, you got me in every, because these are like, you might think it's a basic question, and then you're just answering.
Yes.
Not knowing that you should just think more or think deep about it before.
Yeah, you don't really have to think so deep. It's just the questions are very simple. Any answer is correct, which is the truth.
Yeah.
Yes, like your answer is definitely correct in a way, but my point is to learn something that you will not tell anybody. But I am able to like acquire it from you without even like asking you deeper questions. Like, I know you like meat, for example.
Meat?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You don't like meat?
I don't like meat.
That explains why you want to cut it off. Okay, see?
I like fish a lot. Meat is because of my teeth. I don't have good dental because it's too open. Like anytime I eat, even if it's chicken, like I have to use toothpicks on my teeth. So
I told you your teeth is too open. There are people that are here literally opening their teeth in the world, and you're saying your teeth is too open naturally. And they accept yourself as you are because that's the way you are created.
I am, but like.
Are you sure your teeth is not on par or on point?
No, for other people they might like it, but sometimes you might like something. Other people might like something in you, but they don't like it. Like when I was in my secondary school, like back then, people used to tell me I have long lashes, but I'm yet to still like see the lashes. So most times I'm like, where is it at? But then I still wear the fake one. So
I see. Okay, that is quite interesting. I have learned a lot. I am very, very honored. I'm quite honored to have met you. You might find yourself on my podcast one day for being a contributor. Thank you so much.
No problem. I will be honored to share my thoughts.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a shy person. I don't really love. I love the way we talk, but then saying it in a big platform. Sometimes I don't.
Shy, right?
I just tend to, I tend to be like I don't want to have
I noticed that about people that do podcasts. Like when they when they have a mic in front of them, they literally either freeze up or they release everything that they have in their head. And it's the way I'm doing my podcast is a little different. It's like if you've seen a fly, obviously, right? And a fly on the wall, you've heard of that phrase, right? To be a fly on the wall when the world was changing, or when big decisions were made, or giant talks were being experimented on, things like that, right? Mine is a little different in the sense that it is. I record it before I even let the person know. So. You have been recorded?
So what's the general things you talk about? What do you say in your podcast?
So basically,
your topic?
I like that question.
Concentration?
Well, mostly it is scientific. Basically a scientific mind or a scientific view of the world through an immigrant's eyes or someone that has traveled. And I want you to tell me, what are your beliefs? What are the things you know? What's the family like? Your occupation, objectives, recreation, things that make you happy, dreams, sports. Basically, it's like you're talking to somebody and you want them to tell you about themselves, what they think, what they know, and what they believe. These are three different things that impact a person and basically make them come up culturally in the world, socially, and it could be boiled down to a question and answer session or just a talk section where you just talk about random things, and when there's a topic that clicks, you just go on that topic.
Yeah, I would love to be your guest because I think maybe I'll talk based on my geographical zone, being in Turkey and everything so far.
And tell me about your experiences over there. What is the temperature like?
Yeah.
I want you to basically explain to a blind man what it looks like in your city. Because people will not be able to understand because it's a podcast. Yeah, ethereal almost. Yeah, like a disconnected head or a voice, a discombobulated voice that's just floating. So if you can explain yourself, tell yourself, and basically draw a picture with your voice, that would be very, very awesome.
That's good. I really love to be your guest, and I'm going to wait for the moment.
Yay! Can't wait. All right.
I will have a lot I want to share.
Yes.
Especially my own. Not really I went through some trying moment.
I would love to hear about the trying moment. I want to know what it is you did to conquer those moments. What it is that you experienced, and what if you are willing to share, for example. Or of course you can keep out the details if it's too deep, and you can just let me know what it is you're
No, this like I feel like these are normal things that happen to people. Not really like a lot of people. Maybe to certain people, and then how I dealt with it, or how I was able to go through it. Because like looking back, most times I'm always grateful. I used to tell CJ, I'm like really, really grateful because those moments humbled me a lot. So there's some things, as in I'll be seeing people doing or saying, I'm like, never did what I do like this. You have not really been through it. That's why you are always saying. Like today, I was basically telling him, I'm like, girls will always come and say, put your standard in this, put your standard in that. Someone that will still rubbish your life will do that. So I don't think there's any standard you have to. Yeah, because you maybe in one point in my life I've tried to do that. I didn't work. It still work for a lot of people, but I don't feel like it should be like one of the things you have to be holding your laying your hands on when you are trying to like elevate yourself or put yourself in one type of in certain position. So there is a whole lot I could say, even being like a black person in this part of the world, or being a student, or being a lady totally, because there is a lot when it comes to ladies here. Like we have this stereotype here that even if you try from now to tomorrow, and then you have like this type of people believing, okay, this is who you are, then one certain stranger will just come from nowhere and just spoil it, and you just go back again trying to revive yourself or still maintain that. So I think I have a lot to share.
Nice. I'll be very. You make a very awesome guest on my show. I'm going to. I don't know. Do you know anyone that can do? I probably can do it myself. Actually, I'll just use my laptop. I'm extremely busy these days. But no problem. Like a logo. I was thinking like a logo. I already have a logo in mind. I've already done it.
Logo. I
need it animated.
Animated. I will ask, by the way, but the one I know about is just making flyers with this canvas.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I would like that too. If you know how to do that, awesome. And then you can.
Yeah, but logo is what you have to like. One thing that goes with logo is like, you don't have to change it. This is one thing you create
and you keep it. Yeah, that's
for a long time. Yeah.
The one I made is pretty much because I draw on the side. I like to sketch when I'm bored mostly. I'd make like drawings. So the one I have up there on my Spotify with the first episode I brought out was a drawing of mine that I did long ago. It has my face on it, and it's like a very intricate drawing. If you have like a drawing in front of you, it just keeps on giving when you're looking at it. I would think I'm gonna use that one, and you can go on Spotify and check it. It's at Eddy4shoT's.
What's your name?
EDDY number 4 SHOT.
Yeah. Wait.
Eddy4shoT's. EDDY number 4 SHOT. Eddy4shoT's.
The number.
Yeah, just write number 4. Just write number 4. Yeah.
And then what?
SHOT.
SHOT.
Yes, and the name of the edition is FlyEd on the Wall podcast. It's on Spotify. It should be on Apple Music very soon.
Fly on what?
FlyEd on the Wall. So FLYED on the Wall podcast.
Ish.
Do you have Spotify?
No, wow, Dan. The problem is that I'm too broke to be paying them.
Spotify is free. It has ads.
Yeah, but the one I have, like, I have to really, really like be having this patience of like removing what's the name self?
The ads?
To be removing the
No. Ads is what sells the podcast, so it's okay to have ads on it. So if you are listening without a premium account, it's okay to listen to the ads. That's actually what to say that you are listening to it. So it's part of advertisement is what sells, and that's what pays in the podcast. I have also an Anchor account. Do you have Anchor?
Nah, I can't find you in this, by the way.
No problem. Type if you download the app Anchor, ANC. Hold on, let me try to send it to you. Actually, give me a second.
Okay.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are from around the world. This is your host, Chukwemeka Edward Ataide, and I wanna waroha one of one Ugo. But my friends, they call me Eddy4shoT's. It's a pleasure. Welcome aboard on this flight up to information and enlightenment, hoping to create some entertainment to make you have a nice day. I guess we can start by just recording. Hello, welcome to the Eddy4shoT show. It's a show about everything that Eddy is connected to. An eddy is connected to a lot of things. Let's start by saying what is an eddy. An eddy is a current generated by a magnetic field. Eddy is also a boy grown up in Enugu State, born on a Friday. Favorite number is 4, born in the year of the Leo. Hi everyone, my name is Chukwemeka Edward Ataide, and I want to waroha one of Abugo, but my friends call me Eddy4shoT. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Welcome to the show.